This is Angie from the Comfort 10 Crocheting. Today I am going to show you how to make this pattern right here. I call it my Mosaic Beehives. This is my take on beehives, but I used the Mosaic stitch for it. So today you're going to need a 6mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors, and 2 colors of yarn, 4-ply yarn. Any 4-ply yarn you want to use, you can use. Just make sure it's a 4-ply yarn. So, this pattern I created is a 13 stitch repeat pattern per row, should I say. So, what you're going to need to do is crochet a chain of 13 plus 3. So you do 13, 13, 13, 13 till you get it however long you want it to be or however wide you want your blanket to be, and then add 3. Those 3 stitches are going to consist of a turning chain and a single crochet in your first stitch and your single crochet in the last stitch. Your first single crochet is going to normally be the joined with a single crochet. That will be your first. It will not count as part of the pattern, and then your regular crochet at the end will not be a part of your pattern. So that is what those 3 are for, is to give you an even line border on the beginning and the end. Also, you will never turn your work. The work is worked from the right to the left, so I need you to always remember that. So what you're going to do when you finish one row, you'll start back at the beginning on the right hand side, and then you will always join with a standing single crochet. You will always end with a regular single crochet at the end of your work. So let's get started. I am going to start with my light color here since I started with my dark color there. So you're going to chain 13. So you're going to do your slip knot, and you are going to chain 13 however many times you want it to be plus the 3. Once you get your chain, meet me back and I will show you what you have to do for your row number 1. Okay, I'm finished with my chain. Now what you're going to do is you're going to flip your work over. Normally you'll see these little ridges here. Flip it over until you see those little humps in the back. These little humps in the back is what we're going to work in. So what you're going to do is your very first one is going to be right here. That first one immediately after is not the one you go into. You go into this one right here, and you're going to place a single crochet in each back hump all the way to the end of your row. So finish that and meet me back for row number 2. Okay, row number 2. Row number 2, we are going to join in our very first single crochet with a standing single crochet. So get your slip knot onto your hook, and let's join with a standing single crochet. For those who don't know what a standing single crochet is, what you're going to do is you're going to insert your hook through your first stitch, bring up a loop. I'm going to hide my tail in here, and you're going to yarn over and pull it through both. That is your standing single crochet. I'm sorry about the sound you hear in the background. That is my new and first grandbaby. She is in there having fun by herself, so please excuse her playing with her toys. But let's continue. So what we're going to do now, after we finished our standing single crochet, is we are going to single crochet in the back loop of every stitch across until we reach our last single crochet. Our last single crochet, we're going to go through both these loops right here to make a regular single crochet, but all your other single crochets would be in the back loops right here. these little loops right here in the back. That's the back. This is the front. We will put a single crochet in the back loop all the way across till we reach the end. Once you reach the end, you do a regular single crochet. Continue to the end of your row, and I'll meet you back for row number 3. Okay, row number 3. Row number 3, we're going to join with our standing single crochet. And we are going to repeat the same thing that we did for row number 2. We are going to put a single crochet in the back loop of every stitch across and your regular single crochet at the end. Snip your work off and begin, and let's begin, should I say, for row number 4. So continue to the end of your row with your single crochets in the back loop, and I will meet you back for row number 4. Row number 4. Row number 4, we are going to join with a standing single crochet. And now we are going to single crochet in the back loop of the next 2 stitches. So there's 1 and 2. Now we are going to double crochet down 2 rows below, which is going to be in that stitch there. You're going to skip 1, 2 and go into that third one there and do a double crochet. Now it says for my pattern, now we are going to do a single crochet in the back loop of the next 7 stitches. So you'll want to do a single crochet in the back loop over your next 7 stitches. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you're going to do a double crochet 2 rows below. Okay, now we are going to do a single crochet in the back loop over the next 4 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, what I should have told you also is our repeat pattern is going to be from that double crochet. It's going to be your 13 stitch repeat is going to be this double crochet, the single crochet in the back loop of the next 4 stitches, and let me take that back. I'm sorry. It's going to be the double crochet here, 2 rows below, your very first one that you did. You're going to do your double crochet, that's 1 stitch. You're going to do these 7 single crochets in the back loop, which will be 8 stitches. Then you do this double crochet here, which is your 9th stitch, and then these 4 single crochets in the back loop are your 13 stitches. So that is your repeat. Your repeat is a double crochet 2 rows below, single crochet in the back loop of the next 7 stitches, double crochet 2 rows below, and single crochet in the back loop over the next 4 stitches. That is your repeat. Repeat this all the way to the end of your row and meet me back for row number 5. Okay, for row number 5. Row number 5, join with your standing single crochet. And now you're going to single crochet in the back loop of every stitch across. And once you get to the last stitch, you do a regular single crochet. That is all there is to row number 5. So continue to the end of your row, meet me back for row number 6. Row number 6, join with your standing single crochet. And now we are going to single crochet in the back loop of the next 4 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, and full. Now we are going to begin our repeat. Our repeat is going to be double crochet 2 rows below, single crochet in the back loop over the next 3 stitches, 1, 2, 3, double crochet 2 rows below, single crochet in the back loop of the next 8 stitches. That is your repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That is your repeat. Your repeat is your double crochet 2 rows below, your 3 single crochets in the back loop over the next 3 stitches, another double crochet 2 rows below, and a single crochet in the next 8 stitches. That is your repeat. Continue to the end of the row and meet me back for row number 7. Okay, row number 7. Row number 7, we are going to join with our standing single crochet, and we are going to do a single crochet in the back loop of the next 6 stitches. So you're going to go that little tail there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and now we will begin our 13 stitch repeat, and that will begin with a double crochet 2 rows below, a single crochet in the back loop of the next 12 stitches. That is your repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That is your 13 stitch repeat. It's a double crochet 2 rows below and 12 single crochets over the next 12 stitches in the back loops. That is your repeat. Continue to the end of your row and meet me back for row number 8. Row number 8. Row number 8, same as every row before, you join with your standing single crochet. So I will not repeat myself on the next rows after. Always remember your next color you're joining with your standing single crochet. So there's my standing single crochet. Now you are going to single crochet in the back loop of the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you're going to start your 13 stitch repeat. It's going to begin with a double crochet 2 rows below into the previous double crochet. You're going to do a single crochet in the back loop of the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. And for you guys, always remember, I might not have said it in this video, but I've said it in several of my other ones. When you're doing the double crochet 2 rows below, you're always going to skip that stitch right behind. What I was saying before was, you are going to skip that stitch behind the double crochets. That stitch is taken by that double crochet, so you will never use the stitch behind it. When I'm saying in the next stitches, you're going to move over to the next stitch over. Never use the stitch behind the double crochet. So now let's continue our 13 stitch pattern here. Now after that 3 single crochets in the back loop of your next 3 stitches, you're going to double crochet 2 rows below again, which is going to be in the top of this double crochet here. So you're going to double crochet into the top of that double crochet there. Now you are going to single crochet in the back loop of the next 8 stitches, and that will be your repeat. Your repeat is going to be the double crochet 2 rows below, the 3 single crochets in the back loop over the next 3 stitches, the double crochet 2 rows below, and the 8 single crochets in the back loops of the next 8 stitches. That will be your 13 stitch repeat. Continue that to the end of your row and meet me back for row number 9. Row number 9. After joining your next color, we are going to do a single crochet in the back loop of the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2. Now we're going to start our 13 stitch repeat. That's going to begin with a double crochet 2 rows below. Always remember, if you're trying to figure out where they are, 2 rows below, that is the previous row, that is the first row, and this would be the second row. Normally it's going to be the same color that you're using when I say 2 rows below. And you will count, you did these 2 stitches, so you're going to skip the 2 here, and you're going to go into the next one here. So that will be how you can tell where you're going into the stitches below. So now we are going to, let me take that out. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. What you're going to do for row number 9, I'm trying to give you row number 10 already. Row number 9, you're just going to put a single crochet in the back loop of every stitch across. So please take away that double crochet I was showing you 2 rows below, but the fact still remains the same. It's how you find where you go when you do the 2 crochets, or the double crochets 2 rows below. That is how you find it. But for row number 9 will just be the single crochet in the back loop all the way across once you've joined your new color. So continue that to the end of the row and meet me back for row number 10, the row that I was trying to give you ahead of time. So meet me back. Okay, row number 10. Row number 10, after you've joined your color, you're going to do the single crochet in the back loop of the next 2 stitches. So now we're on the right track. So that's 1, there's 2. Now you're going to do the double crochet 2 rows below, and if you don't remember, you're going to go 1, 2. You did 2 stitches already, so you're going to skip 1, 2, and you put your double crochet into that 3rd one there. And that is where you're going to begin your 13 stitch repeat at this double crochet here. So that will count as one of the 13 stitches. So now you're going to put a single crochet in the back loop of the next 7 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now you're going to double crochet 2 rows below. You're going to do a single crochet now in the back loop of the next 4 stitches. And that is the end of your 13 stitch repeat. 2, 3, and 4. So your 13 stitch repeat is going to be the double crochet 2 rows below. You have to excuse the noise in the background, that is my daughter in the kitchen. You're going to do the double crochet 2 rows below, a single crochet in the back loop of the next 7 stitches, a double crochet 2 rows below, and a single crochet in the back loop of the next 4 stitches. Repeat this to the end of your row and meet me back for row number 11. Row number 11. Row number 11 is going to be just like row number 9. You're going to join your new color and put a single crochet in the back loop of every stitch across, and a regular single crochet in your last stitch. So continue to the end of the row and meet me back for row number 12. Row number 12. After joining your new color, you're going to jump right into your 13 stitch repeat. This is a quick and simple row. You're going to do a double crochet 2 rows below, and you're going to do 11 single crochets in the back loop over the next 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Your final stitch would be a double crochet 2 rows below. That is your 13 stitch repeat. You will be doing a double crochet 2 rows below, 11 single crochets in the back loops of the next 11 stitches, and a double crochet 2 rows below. You repeat this to the end of your row, and I will meet you back for row number 13. Row number 13, this is the simple and easy row. It will be your single crochet in the back loop of every stitch across until you reach the end. Your end stitch will be the regular single crochet. So continue that to the end of the row number 13. Meet me back for row number 14. Row number 14. Row number 14, after you join your yarn, we're going to start our 13 stitch repeat. We are going to do a double crochet 2 rows below. It's going to be in that double crochet there. We're going to do a single crochet in the back loop over the next 11 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and a double crochet 2 rows below, which is going to be in the top of that double crochet there. And that is your 13 stitch repeat. It will be the double crochet 2 rows below, 11 single crochets over the back loop, in the back loops over the next 11 stitches, and a double crochet 2 rows below. So your next stitch is going to be a double crochet 2 rows below into this one here, 11 stitches, and another double crochet 2 rows below. That is your repeat. So continue that to the end of the row and meet me back for round 15. Okay, row number 15, you will repeat rows 3 through 14. This will be your pattern repeat. So here is row number 4. Up here is row number 15, well 14, sorry. So rows 1, 2, 3, you're going to start with 3 because you're going to have that solid row. So row number 3 is where you're going to start. You're going to start with row number 3 all the way to row number 14. That is your repeat for the pattern. So you will continue from row 3, which will be a solid row of your next color. Then you'll move to row number 4, which you see here. Or should I say, it's going to be here. This is row number 4. And it's row number, down here, there's row number 4. So you're going to repeat from 3 to 14. So rewind back to row number 3 and continue all over again to row number 14 to repeat your pattern. Continue as far as you like, as wide as you like, to create what you want to create. And if you have any questions, please ask down below in the comments. I would like to see your work, but if there's something else that you would like to see me do in the future, please don't hesitate to ask. But until next video, bye bye now.